Okay guys, this is Coach Batista, and this is a video about how to use a spreadsheet. It could be on Excel or Google Sheets. So for example, here for my math project, I'm doing something about fruits, and I have apples, bananas, oranges, watermelon, and I have a cost per box. So this box costs 10 bucks, this costs 4, this costs 7, this costs 8. The weight of each fruit of the box, the weight of the box, the number of items in each box. So this box has 20 apples and this box has 1 watermelon, and the cost per box. Okay, so this is just an example of data. This could be, the shoe size, the area of the shoe, the weight of the shoe, or the number of blocks on a pyramid, and or how many goals your team scored, and how much money they make, and whatever. You got to collect some data. It could be the ingredients of your recipe, and this is salt and sugar and oil and eggs, whatever. This is just an example with fruit. So you collect data and you write lots of data here, and with these numbers you can do great calculations. So once you have an original table, then you can make a new table and calculate things. And the way this works is like this. Here I already made these, but here what I typed on this cell is actually I typed equals and then G4/E4. G4, when I double click on this cell, you see it highlights this one and this one, and what it's doing is doing this cell, the orange one, divided by the purple one. Okay, because here I wrote the price per kilo. So I'm actually going to do this again. I'm gonna delete this and I'll do it right now so you can see. So here, if I want to know the price per kilo, is this number divided by this number, or this cell divided by this cell. So here I click here and I type equals, and then I click on this, divided by price per kilo. Yeah, this one. So the price divided by the weight. And when I hit enter, it gives me 0.92. Now originally it will probably show you like this. Well, if you want to make this a dollar sign, just click here and you'll make a dollar. For example, this number here. Okay, anyways, stay here. Now that you did the first one, you can copy this. Okay, Control C, and then you select these and then you paste. And voila, it pastes the formula. So when I click on this, it says G5 divided by E5. G5 is this one. If you double click, you see this thing divided by this thing. When I double click on this one, it says this one divided by this one. So it does all the calculations for you. So price per kilo is the apples cost this much, 92 cents per kilo, the bananas 89 cents per kilo, the oranges is 67 cents per kilo, and the watermelon is 1 real per kilo. So based on this, I see the orange is the cheapest fruit per kilo. Here I did the price per item. Okay, you see these numbers look really bad because I did equals, this divided by this. If you want to make these numbers look nicer, you can click here on this dollar sign and it rounds it for you. See, 0.454545. If you click here, it was just rounded to 45 cents. Actually, let's do that for all of them because this is money. This is price per item. So one apple costs 55 cents, one banana costs 27 cents, one orange costs 45 cents, and one watermelon will cost 10 reais. So the watermelon is the most expensive item per item, but also the watermelon is the biggest one. So anyways, you can do all kinds of calculations. This divided by this. You can do percentage, and the percentage is you do the difference, like the old minus the new, divided by the original. For example, let's do percent. Let me think. price percentage compared to bananas. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the banana minus the next price divided by the price of the banana. Okay, so I'll make a note here. This is a note. So this is going to be the banana minus the x, okay, divided by the price of the banana. This will give me the percentage difference, okay, and x on this case is the other fruits, okay. So here we go. Now I'm comparing bananas, so it's going to be I'm going to type this here, okay. So every time you start a formula you have to hit equals, and then in parentheses I want this number, the bananas, minus this number, which is the apples, okay, divided by the bananas again, okay. So when I click on all these things and when I hit enter, is going to give me this number, minus 0.3 da, da, da. This means 3%, okay. The apple is 3% cheaper, and if you want to change this to percent, you select that cell and you go here and you click on percent. Voila. You see, now instead of writing 0.03, you write minus 3.13%. So this is cheaper, and you can even change the decimals by doing this. If you click here, so there you go, minus 3%. And let's do the next one. Well, bananas to bananas, it's not going to change because it's going to be a 0% difference. Here, equals, parentheses, the bananas, minus, what is this, oranges, okay, divided by bananas, okay, 0.25%, positive number, again, I'm going to change this to a percent, and just one decimal place, 25%. So this shows that oranges are 25%. Actually, this is showing that orange is 25% cheaper. No, I'm sorry. This is talking about bananas. The banana is 25% cheaper. Okay. This means banana is 25% cheaper than orange, okay, because the banana, and this is actually saying this one is saying banana is 3% more expensive than apples. So anyways, this is one way for you to do percentages. So you can compare, like, this recipe has more salt than this one, or this soccer team scored more, you know, this much percent more. This is really good to do with money, okay, percent differences. Anyways, the formula for percent is the something minus the original, which is banana, minus your comparison divided by the original. So you gotta type something that looks like that, okay. The formula is going to look like that. Then the next thing you can do here is make a graph. So this is very simple. You select what you want. So I want fruits, which is apples, bananas, and these prices. Highlight the data that you want, and then go in here and insert chart, and when you click on it, it will automatically generate these nice charts for you. See, with the price per kilo and the fruits, and it says apple is this much, and the banana is this much, and the orange is this much, and the this much. Or you could do a chart like this, you know. This is not a very good chart because we're talking about price. You could do a chart like this. I like this one the best, so I'm going to click insert, and there you go. So now you have a chart of price per kilo. Then you can blow this up and make a big graph, or you can make a poster based on this graph. You can do this by hand also, this graph. But anyways, it's a bar graph that reflects this data. Okay. Just for fun, let's do one with both of these. Highlight the data that you want. Click Insert, and, a chart, and there you go. So you have these charts. You can do one like this. This is kind of hard to read. This is hard because the red numbers are the price per item, and these prices are really big, and the price per kilo is really small. This is not the best data to compare, but you know, you could do something like this. This is definitely not a good graph for this situation. Maybe this one. Anyways, yeah, insert that. You know, move it down here. Move it down here, and then you can compare graphs. You know, this one with this one. And you look at this graph, so you see the apples is more per kilo, the bananas is more per kilo, the watermelon is less per kilo, but it's more per item because, you know, it's just one watermelon, and so it's a lot for one item. So, you know, if you're having a party and you want to feed a lot of people, or if you're going on a picnic, you know, you should take bananas, because bananas is the cheapest one per item. You see, this is the cheapest one. If transportation is not an issue, then you can take one giant watermelon and then make a big mess. Whatever, you know, these numbers can help you decide things like that. So maybe you're doing shoes. You can see, well, you see this shoe. If this is a shoe that gives you stability, this has very little stability, and this is a lot of stability. If this is a soccer player, you can say this soccer player produces very little, and or pretend here. If this is a soccer player, if this is his salary and this is how many goals he scores, you say this is a terrible soccer player because he gets a lot of money and he scores very little. Whereas this soccer player is much better because he gets just a little money, but he scores more goals. Okay, you see this guy is scoring more goals. This guy and this guy, they're scoring the same amount of goals, but this guy will only pay him a little bit, and this guy would pay him a lot. So this guy is much better for the team because we can get 5 of these instead of just 1 of these. Anyways, you can run the numbers and conclude all kinds of, you can come up with mathematical conclusions. So, in summary, make a table, collect lots of data, and then you can make a second table with your calculations. And if you make this first table, then I can help you make the next table. Okay? I hope this video helps. It was a little longer than I wanted, but this is the start on using Sheets, Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. For my students, please use Google Sheets so we can share and I can help you. Alright? Hope this works. God bless you. Please work hard.